Are you tired of being glued to your inbox throughout a client project? Or maybe Slack or Voxer just doesn't give the oomph that you want to give in your client experience. Let me show you the client portal tool that finally gets your projects, your files, and your client chat all in one place. And it's actually easy for your clients to use and understand. In case we haven't met, I'm Ashley, your favorite systems pro, and I do the work behind the scenes that keeps you paid, keeps you sane, and keeps your business running with or without you. In this video, you'll see why Kitchen.co is my go-to for client portals, how it makes client projects a breeze, and I'll walk you through a really quick setup so you can get organized literally today for free. And if you decide, look, I just want you to set this up for me, stick around and I'll show you how I can get your kitchen set up in a day. Kitchen.co is built for service providers, especially those who want a simple yet branded place where clients can find tasks and files and chat and even project updates without having to go back and forth with email. I'm actually going to share my screen and hop into my kitchen setup and really show you how I recommend using it for service providers today. And again, how you can get set up really quickly. For all of you designers out there that are really big on the way things look and feel, Kitchen really is for you. Okay. With Kitchen, you can completely white label the entire setup. Your URL can be your unique domain, right? Mine is hub.solutionintegrators.us. I can white label and brand everything from the design to the images to the covers, you name it. When you log in, you'll get to this initial page that's going to give you a full rundown of all of your projects. I am on a lifetime plan. I can invite up to 5 other team members, but I get an unlimited number of clients. If your client has an assistant or a partner, you can add them as well. If you are solo, you're good. If you have a VA or you have an agency, you can add your team members as well, just so that everybody is seeing the same thing, the same information. For my project, I'm actually going to hop into the exact template that I use with my clients. Now, again, you got to love some good branding, right? I have a cover image here. And then this is the layout that I like. For me, couple things are most important. One place for us to communicate or chat, one place for me to share information throughout our project together, and then another place for me to give clients updates and reviews, and a place for them to make comments or feedback on deliverables. Within each project or folder, you can create as many individual items as you want or subfolders. Here, I can create a folder. This project template is a folder. Inside of that folder, I can add a board, which is like a task view. Think of a Trello view or just any sort of Kanban board. You can create a conversation. It's a dedicated chat. You can embed other apps. Tools like Google Docs integrate really, really well. If you have a ClickUp form, a Tally form, a Notion form, something like that, all of those embed really, really well here. Linking out to external resources. Currently, they do have documents. It's a little simple. It's kind of like a little wiki page. Think of ClickUp Doc, but not as robust right now. And then at the time of this recording, Kitchen is partnered or they actually purchased a DocuMu. You can actually use their proposal or contract offer integrated directly with that tool. I'm not too sold on it just yet. It doesn't fully have the features that I need. For me, all of my project proposals and contracts actually lives inside of Dubsado. After a client is onboarded in Dubsado, Zapier creates the Kitchen hub and everything after onboarding is managed just right here inside of Kitchen. Now, inside of the project chat, this is set up to default to my template is set up to include myself and my team member, my assistant, and then I can create saved replies, right? Think about every time you kick off a project, you want to send a specific welcome, you can do that here. You gotta love a good GIF. You can upload images, you can upload voice notes, and you can also schedule messages to send on a specific day and time. Inside of a message, you can actually thread those messages and send it. I can start a thread for this particular item. I can react to it and I can tag team members as well. In addition to the project chat view, I like to include a Google Doc for my intake form. This is just an example of just a form that I have on as a template, but I can link this out to any Google Doc. My client doesn't have to go find the Google Doc. I don't have to send it in a separate email. They don't have to hunt through a Google Drive folder. I link this out directly within their project. They're able to see it here and don't have to worry about another thing. I also link out to my client experience guide. I mentioned I use Dubsado for all of my initial inquiry, booking, proposal, contract, invoicing, and I do create a welcome guide inside of Dubsado. I don't want my client to have to go somewhere else to go reference this information. So all of that can be found right here inside of there. In addition to that, I do have a scope of work template. For me, I like to make sure that my clients can see these are the things that Ashley's working on. These are the things that I need feedback on or review from you. These are the things that are done. And this allows us to really communicate throughout the project as well. Anytime I have a new scope item that I'm working on, I can create an item for it here. I can create a description and then I can comment on this item just like I would in a project chat. It allows us to really focus our energy, focus our communication. So think your content strategist. Maybe you want your client to just brain dump any goals or plans or ideas that they have for the next month or the next quarter. You can create an item here. Hey, this is the February content review. Drop all your thoughts, your tasks here. They do that. You can label them. You can add due dates. You can add custom fields. You can assign this to team members and really manage all of your client tasks here if you would like. Internally, I prefer a more robust system like a ClickUp for my internal tasks. You can integrate Kitchen with ClickUp so that, hey, when a new item is added to Ashley's hit list, create a task in ClickUp. That's another video for another day, but it's allowing my client to see what they need to see, not be overwhelmed by, getting thrown into my project management tool, not having to go hunt or find a whole bunch of other things or a lot of other information. It's all here directly within the tool for them. One of the other really like for Kitchen is this kind of folder or items for review. I can actually upload a image, a link image or screenshot, like a full page screenshot of some kind. If you provide some sort of deliverable that requires client feedback, so think of a new website page, or if you upload a PDF of some kind that you need clients to review, really just about anything. I design forms, so I need my client feedback on that. I can upload it here and then I can click into the actual file and my clients can leave like markup like feedback. They can click directly on the document, give me a feedback specifically on, one particular area. And when they're done, they can hit approve. And this lets me know, hey, they're good to go. They don't have any additional questions. If you are a designer that requires payment before you release logos, this is something that you can do as well within Kitchen. You can put certain items behind a paywall if you wanted to. That is an option within settings to require a specific folder to not be able to be accessed until payment is received. This is an option for those of you who do logos and things like that. You can add that item here. Let's say you want your clients to upload their brand files or something like that. You can allow them to upload that information here directly within the hub. They don't have to access another file, don't have to access another place to go share information. It's all here, all visible for us to see. That lock with payment option that I mentioned here, you can use Stripe. I believe you can use PayPal as well and a couple other third-party payment softwares. You can lock down this item and it would show as locked until the client clicks, pays the invoice, and then you don't have to worry about anything else from there. Once they click approve, approval's done. I don't have to worry about anything else. I want to also just show a little bit more on the settings of how you can continue to customize and white label your own unique project hub. I mentioned creating a custom domain, connecting your email so that when clients do receive email notifications, they're from you. I can set up my full login page, add my logo, fully brand it throughout my colors. I can also design a full login page here so that anytime someone goes to my unique URL, they can get in here to log in. One thing that is really cool is a client, yes, they can create a password, but they don't need one. As long as they are added as a client inside of Kitchen, they can drop in their email and click login with email, and they'll receive a 6-digit magic code. You can customize notifications. In further white labeling, clients never know what tool it is I'm using, right? They just know, hey, you're using a client portal and it's really cool. Tell me more about this. So you can white label the message that they receive if they have email notifications turned on. You can set up invoices here if you want to take payment inside of Kitchen. I did mention, you can do Stripe, Square, PayPal, and a couple others that are pretty popular in terms of payment integration softwares. You can build out your services if you want to send quotes and receive payment inside of Kitchen. I will add a little asterisk here. Kitchen is not a CRM. If you are newer in business, or maybe you just want to keep things super lean, could potentially use Kitchen as a intake process for new clients using a contact form. So think of this as like an initial lead or inquiry form that you put on your website. You can send proposals, you can send contracts through that I think it is, integration to get clients signed and then manage the rest of the project here inside of Kitchen, sending payments, sending quotes. Kitchen does not have automations yet. So, you can like, if, this payment is received, send this welcome message. Those are things that you have to do or kind of integrate manually through Zapier. I mentioned save replies. So those are here. Integration with Zapier is really awesome. So on my next video, I will share how I integrate Dubsado in Kitchen so that when a client does sign and they move to an onboarding status, this entire project is created for them. They're invited, they're welcomed, and all I have to do is hop in and send away. If you decide that you want your kitchen set up for you, branding, templates, integrations, the whole deal, check out my client HQ in a day. I'll have your portal done and working for you within 24 hours so that your next client can be onboarded and set up smoothly so you can actually focus on your work instead of the tech. Now, if you are interested in trying Kitchen, I also have my affiliate link below. You can sign up for free today. You can actually get started with clients for free as well. There are some limitations, of course, in the free plan, but it's worth poking around. If you liked this video, make sure you like, subscribe, send me all the chats and comments below. And until next time, happy automating.